place.
Come on, let's go.
Any idea what the twins in that riddle are?
Could be anything. A pair of monuments or mountains or streams.
I suppose we'll know it when we see it.
Yeah. I see people down there.
Hope they're friendly.
I'll let you do the talking. Hi.
Do you know if there's a place nearby we can stay for the night?
How'd you get so deep into the jungle? You lose your tour group or something?
No.
There were some guys here before, looking for artifacts. You with them?
Trinity.
Definitely not.
I need a break anyway. Come with me. Oh. I'm sorry to ask so many questions, but the only B&B in town is my place.
Well, you can't be too careful. By the way, I'm Jonah.
Abby, Lara. Come in, have a seat. Carlos, 3. So, what are you here for exactly?
Well, we were following a riddle when our plane went down.
You mean it crashed?
Yeah.
And you just walked out of the crash?
Well, you know, it's cruising pretty low.
We are looking for Maya ruins.
Maya, you know you're in Peru, right?
Yeah. Long story.
Thanks. Well, you don't seem like a typical archaeologist.
Oh, she's the archaeologist. I'm just a cook.
Really?
Yeah.
Have you tried any of our local ceviche yet? It's a specialty.
Not unless it grows in the jungle.
Oh, don't tell me you missed our famous fish trees. Yeah. Where did you take this?
Mexico. Why?
Oh, I've seen this symbol before.
Where?
There's some ruins nearby, and a small rock with something like this carved on it.
Do you mind if I take a look around?
Be my guest, but I guarantee they're not Mayan. My people were Inca and proud of it.
Why don't you rest for a while?
Are you sure?
I promised you a day off.
Well, I'm not gonna say no to that.
Have fun.
You too.
You and Lara...
Friends. Colleagues. She's brilliant.
So, you're not...
Oh, no. Nothing like that. No, I'm, pretty single.
Interesting.
So you said you're Inca?
Not me. My ancestors, a long way back. And then they were Quechua, and then after that it's Mori. I don't even speak the language.
Think I might know what that's like.
Where are you from?
Hawaii? New Zealand?
Which one feels like home?
Both of them? Neither. What about you?
Lived here most of my life. Got my pilot's license in Lima, but when the oil company closed and I heard what was happening here, I decided to come home.
Would you ever live anywhere else?
Yeah. Now that things are under control, it might be nice to travel again.
You into football? It's a pretty big sport around here.
Yeah, I used to play, but things have been a bit busy lately.
Probably for the best. Football's okay. But rugby, there's a real sport.
No way.
You gotta change your mind about that.
I'd like to see you try. Those are some impressive tattoos.
You too. Do you have any others?
Yeah.
What are they?
Well, that's a secret. But maybe you'll find out someday.
Ya lo había visto tan ebrio como ahora. Digamos que es verdad. Entonces, ¿por qué no intervienes? Se supone que eres su amigo. ¿Que no es de tu interés? Llevas 5 minutos murmurando al respecto.
Y, cielo, ¿qué hace una chica como tú en un lugar como este?
Mateo, soy tu vecina. Tú me trajiste aquí.
Lo sé, trato de ser romántico.
No creo que sea romance lo que tienes en mente. Creo que intentas embriagarme.
Yo me estoy embriagando. Tú ya estás ebria.
Nunca me habían insultado tanto en toda mi vida.
Y también estás hermosa.
Estaré algo mareada, pero no tan ebria como para caer con esa frase.
New here, eh? Get used to doing a lot of nothing. Although drinking and sweating helps to break up the day.
You're not a local?
No, I work a ship that blew into some rocks just outside town. Storm came out of nowhere, sunk the damn thing.
Si me preguntas, sí, claro. Tomaré otro. Entonces le dije, sí. Si quieres tu dinero, ven y búscalo, porque yo no sé dónde está. Imposible encontrar tanta escoria y villanía juntas. ¿A quién cree que llama gordo, ebrio y estúpido? ¿Eh? Yo no estoy gordo.
Será mejor que esa maldita no venga aquí.
Ya. ¿Sabes que Lita nunca viene aquí?
Más le vale que no. ¿Hacerla encargada? ¡Ah! ¿Por qué ella? ¿Por qué no yo?
Tal vez porque nunca viene aquí.
¿Qué? Debes estar ebrio. Estás diciendo locuras de nuevo.
¿En dónde te refugiaste de la granizada de ayer?
En la escuela. Cuando vi que esa nube negra apareció de repente, me preocupé por los niños. Estaba solo a unos cuantos edificios y aún así me alcanzó.
No sé. Pasó tan de repente. Escuché que 2 barcos se encallaron y que se perdieron por completo 2 o 3 avionetas. ¿No es terrible?
La verdad, no quiero parecer egoísta, pero lo único que me importa es que la aldea salga bien de esto.
You want to make a deal?
Huh.
Ah, hello. Are you here with the excavation team?
No, just passing through.
Okay. If you need anything, the market's in the middle of town. You can resupply before you move on.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
2 years had been working up to never to ask her out. I finally do, and now, who is that guy anyway?
¿Todo bien, Eduardo?
Sí, bien. Largo día. Nada importante.
¿Necesita algo?
Tal vez luego.
Thank God. The storm barely affected the village. The epicenter was closer to the plain. But it could have been much worse. What have I done? What if the earthquake hits here? Hundreds of people will die. I need to find a way to stop it. Miss Ortiz, your dedication and commitment to the village of KUWAQ YAKU is commendable. However, Porvenir does not accept your charges of responsibility for the terrible state of the village. In fact, the Board of Executives has decided, and your local government representative agrees, if you continue this crusade of slandering our good name, we will have no choice but to take legal action. From the office of Roberto Lavia, Chief Executive Officer, Porvenir.
Remember, Javier, no more than 15 to 20 minutes per pound on the fire, or else the skin will blacken and the meat will go tough.
Mom, I don't care. I want to go and play. Rancho and Alvaro's dad brought them a cherry bomb back from the city. They're gonna blow up frogs, and I'm gonna miss it.
Oh, well, that does sound important. Tell me, Javier, when you grow up and I'm gone, who is going to cook for you?
I don't know. I'll have a wife or whatever.
Hey, you want to know your way around KUWAQ YAKU? Just ask me.
Are you the local tour guide?
I know where to go, and who to steer you clear of.
I see.
Best fish is on the dock, obviously. Tacos are best at El Licor de Cerdo, but his beer is piss warm.
I'll watch out for that.
Oh, and Omar, stay away from that guy. You don't need his kind of trouble. Thinks he can just come to town and take what he wants.
Right. Well, I'll be sure to keep an eye out for trouble.
Keep them both open.
Otra tormenta como la última y el río se llevará toda la aldea.
Quizás sea lo mejor.
Ay, solo estás disgustado por todo el trabajo extra que tenemos que hacer.
No se equivoca. Prefería estar jugando con ellos.
La última vez quedaste adolorido 3 días, anciano.
¿A quién le dices anciano?
Someone has barricaded the path. May Wayta's desire for power be sated by the time we follow him to the afterlife. Looks like the bridge is out.
Oh, shit! Oh, God, no!
This room has fared better than the rest of the cavern, it seems. All full up. Can't carry any more.
Go on, it's easy. Just grab it and stuff the cherry bomb up its... No. Does it even have one of those? How else is it gonna shit? No, I don't want to do it. It's mean. Let's just blow up pineapples instead. What do we tell Javier? Tell him we got a new pet? Cool.
This village was once under the wing and watchful eye of the condor, but we let the eagle chase her away.
I'm not sure I understand.
Neither do I. We lost ourselves in our pursuit of things. Thought we'd be happier with coins in our pockets, but the eagle took that away as well.
Traditionally woven from fabric and stuffed with reeds and grains, the burial dolls are frequently shown holding something in their hand, like a musical instrument or a ball of yarn. In this instance, the doll is holding a toddler, perhaps signifying that the deceased was a mother. But this one is made from modern materials. I suppose Paul Veneer could have made it as a promotional toy.
¿Ya está averiado ese alternador?
Sí. Ya cargué las piezas en el avión.
Bien, una cosa menos de qué preocuparnos.
Oye, ¿le pasa algo a Ago? Casi me arranca la cabeza.
Nino sigue enfermo. Ella dice que está empeorando.
Ah, pobrecillo. ¿Todavía no hay medicamento?
No hay nada en el último avión.
Don't get many tourists through here.
Oh, I'm not a tourist. I mean, I'm a researcher.
Oh. Well, still. Wish you could have seen this place 20 years ago. It was booming, vibrant, full of life, and so optimistic for the future. Pfft, optimistic. Gullible more like it.
What happened?
Porvenir happened. Big oil company out of Lima. They came in here, bought up the town, gave everyone jobs. They even planned to build condominiums across the river there, until the bottom fell out.
The oil crash.
Now we limp by on the scraps they left behind. Shame you're not a tourist. Tourists bring money. Archaeologists just take.
Si gano yo, tendrás que comprarme 3 coches.
Y si gano yo, tú me compras un avión.
Bien. Cara, yo gano. Cruz, tú pierdes.
Cara, no. Bruno, siempre haces eso.
Siempre caes.
Es trampa.
Mejor me compras los coches ya.
Just arrived, have you? Lucky. You missed a hell of a storm.
I had a brush with it myself.
The wind played hell with the surrounding jungle. Knocked down trees, took out the power. A couple houses collapsed.
I'm sorry.
It's not your fault. Unless you control the weather.
Tell me, what am I supposed to do with this fish?
What is she supposed to do?
It's all rotted. It's rotten. I wouldn't even serve it to the dog.
Not even to the dog.
This is the story of local caverns rumored to be haunted. Ghostly noises coming from deep within the bowels of the earth. No one who's entered the caves has ever returned. Mysterious sounds, something between the booming of thunder and the howling of dogs, and a mysterious light glowing within.
To be honest, I'm kind of tired of her looking over my shoulder. Do you need a hand, Margarita? Let me show you how to do that, Lara.
Oh, I hear that.
Someone needs to tell Abby to put away fish. Not much hope of that since the storm. It made a lifetime of work.
I don't know how they can gossip so cheerfully when we've lost so much.
I'm sorry.
Wait, you're not Mariela.
No, I'm just, so sorry to bother you.
No, solo las bolsas con cebollas y papas. Y quizá las sandías.
Are you interested in trading?
Hello?
Let me guess. Omar sent you to shake me down? Well, I'm not giving that bastard anything.
What are you talking about?
What am I? I'm sorry. I saw that knife and gun and figured... never mind. You looking for anything in particular or just browsing?
What do you have?
What do I have? This is KUWAQ YAKU, one of the greatest archaeological sites in South America. Well, it could be. It should be.
If it weren't for pillagers?
Exactly. Omar and his thugs are after money, not history. I have items of cultural significance for sale. They may be damaged, but they're worth restoring. Let me show you what I have. Excellent choice. Enjoy. Excellent choice. Enjoy. Excellent choice. Enjoy. A good deal for both of us. Excellent choice. Enjoy. A good deal for both of us. Excellent choice. Enjoy. Excellent choice. A good deal for both of us. Excellent choice. I'm always ready to do business. Are you interested in trading?
Todavía creo que falta.
No, créeme. ¿Qué pasa?
Oigan,
¿alguno aún tiene problemas con electricidad?
I was hoping to be the one to do it.
I'm sorry. Just please
Falta
give
por
me a
reparar algunos cables río arriba.
Bless you. You've been so kind, James. Almighty God. Please grant us the serenity to accept the things we cannot change. The courage to change the things we can. And the wisdom to know the difference. Amen.
Cielos, Mateo.
In nomine Patris, et Filii, et Spiritus Sancti.
No, créeme. ¿Qué pasa?
Creo que es hora de que hablemos seriamente del futuro. Nuestro futuro.
¿Qué quieres ir? ¿Quieres mudarte a alguna ciudad grande donde podamos conseguir trabajo, casarnos y formar una familia en un lugar seguro y cómodo?
Sí, ¿por qué no lo hacemos? Nos amamos y sabemos que aquí no hay futuro. No es pecado querer un mejor futuro para nuestros hijos.
Tienes razón, pero no me puedo ir. Este es mi hogar.
Entonces, quizás es el final.
Si vemos el mundo de manera diferente, tal vez así es.
¿Qué pasa, Sam?
Omar.
Uh-huh.
They've been working all night.
And? Isn't that what they're paid for? Get lost.
It's on.
Shit, no.
Now fuck off and let me watch the damn game.
What is that?
Sure would be great to get these thieves out of here.
Everything all right?
No, it's all terrible, as usual. These pillagers come to town, hire us to dig up our own relics, don't even pay us a living wage.
And then they run off with them and profit.
We are all desperate here. There's no work since Porvenir pulled out. We're sitting ducks.
And I imagine the storm hasn't helped matters.
What little we had is gone or underwater. I don't know what to do anymore.
I have some experience with these kinds of people. Maybe I can help.
I don't know what good it'll do. Did I catch your name?
Lara.
I'm Victor. If you want to talk to Omar, the executive lead tormentor in charge of theft and pillaging, he's in there.
Thanks.
Be careful. He doesn't like to be challenged.
Piss off. Who are you? Looking for work? Well, you're out of luck. We have enough people. Marco's in charge of HR now anyway.
Yes, thank you. Do you know where he is?
Where else? The bar.
De nuevo a Salazar. Salazar hace un pase largo. ¡Deprisa! El balón. Superó a los defensores. ¡Vamos! ¡Vamos! ¡Gol! Huerta se la pasa a Castillo. ¡Vamos! ¡Pate allá!
I've been doing some research, and I think we might be able to set ourselves up with a homemade refinery. It's going to be a lot of work, though, and I can't do it alone. We'll need to build an oil tank, 1,000-liter capacity. The hull of the ship sunk in the river could be used for the tank. Any volunteers for a salvage mission? We'll need to set up a system to collect the crude. Who wants to be in charge of the bucket brigade? Once we get these things set up, we should be able to make diesel, kerosene, and petrol. Enough to fly the planes and eventually maybe even turn a profit. Looks like this is Abby's family tree. Her family has lived in this village for hundreds of years, and it seems as though she's somehow related to most of the villagers.
I know it sounds silly given everything that's happened, but I'd really like to do something special for her birthday.
Silly? Nah, I think it's a great idea. She's done so much for this town. It'll give everyone a break.
I was thinking maybe a cake?
Where are we going to get a cake?
Make one?
Okay, I'm putting you in charge of that.
Find someone to replace you. Or what? Besides are dangerous, Marco. Anything can happen.
I'm looking for Marco.
Why? For what?
I just want to talk to him.
He doesn't want any trouble.
I'm not looking for trouble. I'm looking for work.
Work? Oh, yeah. Yeah, sure.
So, you're Marco?
Tell me Omar didn't send you here to mess with me? If any of those animals hurts my son, I'll...
Marco, I'm not with Omar. Believe me. What's this about your son?
I blew out my knee, so Omar took Pablo to replace me at the dig site. Said I was HR now and that it was my job to find a replacement. Otherwise,
he'd keep working your son.
Yeah. I'm worried he's just gonna keep Pablo up there, even if I bring him someone.
Well, it's a good thing you've just hired someone.
You? Really? You do that?
We wouldn't want to disappoint the boss, would we?
Thank you. If you see Pablo, please tell him I'm here.
Miss Ortiz, thank you for your recent inquiry. A water quality index, WQI, was calculated for river sites surrounding the village of KUWAQ YAKU from the samples you provided, and results have shown that the river sites should be classified as bad water quality. The results of this study have shown large-scale impacts that include siltation, chemical pollution, and heavy metal pollution. Turbidity and total solids exceeded the environmental limits. Water of high turbidity, hazy, murky water, cannot be used as potable water, and the high total solids also imply that it cannot be used as irrigation water as well, as this will damage infrastructure. It is most likely that any subsistence fishing that took place before is no longer possible at the affected river sites, thereby impacting negatively on people's livelihoods. Similarly, pH was in the high alkaline range as well as COD. These parameters were indicative of some chemical pollution in the river. The pH, that is alkaline, hard water, is corrosive and can damage plumbing equipment and clothes. High levels of fluoride in the water poses the risk of diseases such as dental and skeletal fluorosis. The presence of pathogenic bacteria such as Salmonella also represents an immediate health risk for the local community.
¿Tuviste noticias de tu hija últimamente?
¿Krista? Ah, está bien. Yo solo quisiera que viviera más cerca, pero...
Este sitio no puede ofrecerle nada, lo sé. Pero eso es temporal, Dayan. Es lo que intentamos cambiar, ¿no?
¿Quién eres y qué hiciste con Rico? ¿Cuándo te volviste tan optimista?
No sé. Creo que me gusta la dirección en la que Abigail nos está llevando.
Cuando terminemos aquí, la casa comunitaria necesita reparaciones.
¿De nuevo? ¿Qué pasa ahora? ¿El techo? ¿Los cimientos?
La pared trasera está goteando según León. El hoyo es más pequeño esta vez.
Supongo que debemos agradecer por eso.
Esa camisa que traes es muy bonita. ¿Las hacen para hombres?
Ja, ja. Muy gracioso. Tú no te ves muy sexy.
¿Yo? Eso dice cuán poco sabes de estilo. Esto es lo que usarán en las pasarelas de París este año.
Mis disculpas, madame. No sabía que fuera una experta en moda.
Disculpa aceptada. Ahora, terminemos esto. Iré a que me hagan la manicura en 1 hora.
¿Yo también?
Haven't seen you around here before.
I just got in, but I won't be staying long.
Don't let how it looks fool you. This is a good place. Difficult, but good.
Your garden seems to have survived the storm.
Luck and hard work. A lot of people pitched in to grow it, so they all came to protect it too.
No sé nada de jardinería. Solo veo hierbas.
Ten algo de fe, Miguel. Las semillas germinan cuando reciben suficiente sol.
¿Suficiente sol? Siempre está lloviendo. Es más fácil encontrar oro.
Los brotes también necesitan agua, Miguel.
¿Y qué si llueve demasiado? ¿Ahogan las semillas?
Para alguien que no sabe nada de jardinería, sí que te comportas como alguien que sabe mucho del tema.
This is a dedication to Suppay, god of death and ruler of Uku Pasha, the Incan underworld. It entreats him to come forth with his legions of demons and to converge on this site, where the local people will do him honor with written poems extolling his greatness or offerings of food and drink. By paying him the respect he deserves in this way, the local people pray he will only take those he must, and not harm any others of their community unnecessarily. What is that? Oh my God.
Please, help me.
Are you okay?
You're coming after me?
Are you Pablo?
Yes.
It's okay. Your father sent me. He's at Abby's. Go meet him there. I'll take care of these guys.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Get out of here. That doesn't sound good.
Get back to work.
I'm sorry, I don't know what else you want. I can't motivate you to stay late.
Oh, I think there's a way you can motivate them.
Shit.
What the hell got into him? He used to bring us 10 people a week.
If you ask me, it's that brotherhood. Always unionization this and justice that. Wow, wow, wow.
Fucking snowflake.
Are the fines here even worth it?
They are on the black market.
True, almost 100% markup, or whatever we get for them.
Bullshit generator. Why is this always breaking?
Where'd he go?
Stupid.
We're sick of this abuse!
Last warning!
We refuse to sit still for this.
Now! You can't hide behind your guns anymore!
Back to work or he dies! We refuse to let him threaten us! Think he's bluffing?
You're just a lousy bunch of thieves!
I mean it! I'll kill him!
You finally pushed us too far!
Back off.
We're taking casualties!
All right. Need to get back to the village. Gather your things and go back to the village.
Thank you for everything.
Thank you.
Bless you.
This knife is a cheap plastic replica of those traditionally used to sacrifice llamas in the Inti Raimi or Sun God Festival. It was also occasionally used to perform trepanning surgery. The Inca believed that cutting a hole in the skull could relieve pressure to cure some diseases.
Did you see him?
Pablo?
Yeah, he was running toward Addis.
Good, I hope he's okay.
Si gano yo, tendrás que comprar.
Pablo told me what you did. I don't know what to say, apart from thank you.
Of course.
You know, many years ago when my grandfather was still a boy, men came here and tried to cut down the wilderness around the village. Everyone was afraid to stand up to them, except my grandfather.
A 15-year-old boy with an empty gun stood on the edge of the village and held back machines and men twice his size.
Sometimes the courage of one person can outweigh the cowardice of dozens.
I still have the gun he used to hold them back. I'd like you to have it, as a symbol of courage and my gratitude.
Don't you want to give that to Pablo?
My boy wants to be a doctor, like his mother. Say, what's your name anyway?
Lara.
I'll have a new story to tell now, Lara. Thanks again.
Créeme. The engine shit the bed.
So where are the oars?
Back at the house.
I'm not even going to ask.
Well, look. Maybe we can use our hands, you know? Like paddles to...
Tomas Ortega. You get your ass in the water and start swimming.
This is my favorite shirt.
Should I bury you in it?
Have you seen my husband or my daughter? I don't think so. Where did you last see them?
They spend their nights with the stars, sparkling and waving at me. But in the morning, they travel to the river.
Oh.
I usually see them shining there. But the storm muddled the waters. I know they're down there. I know they are.
You think he's scared down there?
No, sweetheart. I think Teddy's fine.
But he can't swim. What if his fur got too soggy?
Then Esmeralda would let him sit up on her shell so he could stay dry.
They're together?
I believe they are. They're both in heaven.
Teddy bears go to heaven?
Of course. And turtles, too. All of our loved ones go to heaven, so we'll see them all again.
I think I'm going to teach Teddy to swim when I see him again.
It's just Ernesto se sienta todo el santo día a beber cerveza con los amigotes.
Sí, pero sería mucho pedir que me ayude de vez en cuando.
Ay, yo me moriría de aburrimiento si tuviera que sentarme a pescar.
Bet you've never seen anything like this, huh? This is my last one. Sold the rest to that commander fella. He was a little intense, but hey, he bought all my stock, didn't he? Well, except this one. Runs smooth, never breaks down. It's a real beaut, isn't it?
Well...
No, I'm serious. My wife here, she hasn't been the same since the accident. But the gentle hum, it helps her relax.
I'm glad.
I don't know, but it grills well.
Yeah?
I'll take your word for it.
There used to be a temple on the island over there, but all that's left is a couple crumbled walls.
And one stone pillar, it looks like.
That's more a statue than a pillar. Real intricate work. A college professor came out to study it a few years ago.
Did he tell you what he learned?
He said it didn't make any sense. Was pretty angry about it too. Said we tried to trick him or something.
cast iron conical mold was mainly used throughout the 60s and 70s to shape small gold ingots. Its unique shape causes the gold to settle at the bottom, separating it from impurities. There's no mistaking that bright golden disk. Inti, the most important god of the Inca. He was the god of the sun, protector of the people, and the provider of warmth and light. Some legends also credit him with teaching humans the ways of civilization, and the Incan emperors were either considered his lineal descendants or physical incarnations of Inti on Earth, depending on which emperor you asked. This describes something nearby. Take a deep breath and find me right under another's nose.
gente cree que puede entrar y salir a su antojo. Es propiedad privada, mi propiedad privada. La tormenta se llevó todo, pero esto aún es mío.
I'm sorry, do I know you?
Sorry, I didn't realize this was a private residence.
Gosh, we lost a lot, but I didn't realize it was that bad.
I really didn't mean to.
I know you didn't. But if you'll excuse us, we have a lot of work to do.
Holy Lord, thank you for grace. Please help us move beyond the hurdles that trip us up, and give us the strength and wisdom to look up and see the hope we run toward in Christ. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
Sé que la tienes, cielo. Comeremos cuando papá llegue a casa. Espero. ¿Qué hiciste todo el día?
¡Viví aventuras! Cayo y yo casi pescamos algo gordo, pero resultó ser una bota vieja. Luego la usamos para atrapar a una rana, pero la rana se escapó.
Suena muy emocionante. Encuentren más y quizá podamos cenar eso.
¡Guácala! ¡No quiero comer ranas!
Me refería a la bota.
Mamá, eres una tonta.
Mommy, what is that on the island?
There was a beautiful temple there many, many years ago.
Like, before you were born?
Oh, much older. Before your grandfather was even born.
What happened to it?
Time came for it.
That's sad.
But as long as we keep its memory in our hearts and in our voice, it will never really be gone.
Like Grandpa?
Yes, just like Grandpa.
Voy a pescar un pez, el más grande de todo el río.
¿Con solo tus manos?
Fíjate bien. ¿Dónde está la bota, Cayo? ¿Se hundió? ¡No puedes atrapar un pez con una bota!
The jungle takes what it wants. Hard to get it to give up its secrets, but I found one, I think.
You have?
The village has many layers. You peel one back and find another, and another.
It does seem to have quite the history.
Sometimes I wonder if it hasn't been here in one way or another since the beginning of time. You seem different than the others.
Which others?
All of them. Men looking for oil, gold, taking whatever they can.
Continue to restrict the distribution of supplies. When we come through the area, it's better for everyone if your people are more concerned with their next meal or their child's fever, rather than with what's happening outside the village. As promised, once our investigation in the area is complete, we will provide monthly rations equal to double what you currently receive from CARE for 24 months, provided you keep up your end of the bargain. Cordially, Estela Diaz, Director of Community Outreach Programs, Order of Trinity.
Murieron por tu culpa. Se suponía que debías estar atento al clima.
Estuve observando todo el tiempo. Maldita sea, la tormenta salió de la nada.
¿Qué clase de excusa es esa?
Estabas en la cubierta, viste el cielo. Estaba despejado y al minuto siguiente, ya no. Te sorprendió igual que a los demás.
Always nice to see fresh faces in town. Good for the mind to know that our little corner of the world isn't forgotten. Also good for the wallet, if you'd maybe take a look at what we have for sale up at the general store.
¿Cómo te fue hoy? Estuviste tomando muestras de suelo en el noreste, ¿verdad?
Sí, el nivel de mercurio fue un poco menor que la vez pasada. Es una buena noticia.
Claro, tal vez la lluvia está purificando todo. ¡Por fin!
Y hablando de lluvias, ¿qué pasó con nuestro pronóstico que suele ser tan acertado?
Eso estamos tratando de descubrir. Fue una granizada completamente inesperada. Ni los satélites ni ninguna estación meteorológica mostró nada. Y de un momento a otro, el Armagedón.
Hey, new here? You should talk to Abigail. She insists on meeting all the newcomers.
You mean Abby? We've met. She's been very helpful.
Ah, that's our Abigail. Always ready to fix a generator or stop an argument. She's our de facto mayor, unofficial general store owner, half of the volunteer fire department. And trust me, you don't want to get into a fist fight with her.
I wonder how she gets all that on her business card. Okay, well, good luck with everything.